Are we ready? I can't hear.
Okay.
Okay, it's time for the invocation. We have a moment of silence. Amen. So at this time, Pledge of Allegiance. Clerk, roll call.
Mayor Williams,
Here.
Vice Mayor James,
Here.
Commissioner Ambrose,
Thank you, ma'am. At this time, I entertain a motion to approve. So what I'm looking at is not the agenda y'all looking at. You saying amended agenda? The one
There's an amended.
to, motion and a second. All in favor, let me know by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. I entertain a motion for the approval of the minutes for. We got a motion and a second. Any discussion, any changes? All right, moving on to presentation discussion.
So we're going to turn it over to them and let them start.
All right, thank you, sir.
Testing, can y'all hear me?
We appreciate the opportunity, one, for allowing us to actually, we also have Ted here. He's been with the company for a couple of years, as well as Bill Bishop from the branch in Ocala, Florida, about 30 minutes down the road. So who is Core & Main? Core & Main is one of the largest water, sewer, and storm distributors in the USA. Everything that you would need for a project like this. All right, so we were in 17 states. Census is one of the leading meter manufacturer country. If you see there, they own over 31% of Strong. They've been in the business for 125 years. They stay on the cutting edge of technology, so they reinvest about 10% of their revenues back. They have over 423 patents. So in Florida alone, Census has over 48 utilities that have their AMI solution, right? Some are very close alone since it's under their umbrella, as 4.6 million with Georgia Power. Not only do water, I know you mentioned, Bruce, about electric as well, but we can do electric, water, and gas. I know we're focused more on water. We can also do street police, if, maybe you get a phone call in and hardened vertical assets so that when a storm or a hurricane comes through, we're not on a pole where, back to the water meter, so we can get on-demand reads for move-in outs. We can do remote shut-off. The primary license frequency with the FCC is secondary license and a universal. Most people operate on the universal, some on the secondary, and then the primary. If somebody is on your frequency, you can have 2 watts of power. What does that mean? You minimize the collectors. You won't hear many other competition talking about how loud they talk. Most people, all these things. So the meters hold data for interval data for data logging. Can see their usage. The alarms can set thresholds, and we'll look at that in just a second. Census does this all in one umbrella software, a different network that we're trying to do it. We're all one in the cloud, and it's in Tier 4 data centers, which is the highest certification you can get with data centers. So we talked about compatibility. Census is transmitters rated. That's the best in the industry. Most are 10 years full, 5 years prorated. And why are we compatible with so many other meters? Census kind of built with y'all to discuss what your goals are. We minimize the collectors, not only if you decide we need to maintain them, if y'all maintain them, that you don't have to maintain. So what are some AMI software benefits? We have 8,760 reads a year versus 12, right? So that allows you to be a lot more proactive versus reactive. And we can do a lot of reporting as well and bring the alarms back across and report on those. Do district metering there as well, create groups for that. And this is where we build our configuration to interface with. Alert Manager allows us to bring in any alert in the system and send it out via, you would come in, select your window dates for reading, hit start export, and within about a minute, you would have your reads. And you can run this as many times as you want. If you want to go out there and do maintenance, or if we're doing maintenance, we'd keep up with hours. We have meter communication failed. That may mean a wire's cut in between the transmitter and the meter. We have empty pipe where somebody's pulled a meter out, or maybe y'all went and cut that meter off for some reason. Or meter insight is kind of the health dashboard of the system, right? So we bring in meters from your billing software. So let's say you got 20, haven't heard from them in 72 hours. How many are orphan? That means you can see what's going on there. And then we can do min and max thresholds based on when the billing cycle is. Unknown radio, and in your billing, that same meter has a different radio. So one thing, all these reports, and there's a lot of reports on here, so we can just about report on anything. But some things you might want to look at is consumption report on the inactive accounts for yes accounts. If they have any, then you get a report sent to you that morning. So you used a good amount of water. Do you have anything going on? Do you need to check on anything? Some consumption report. So if you look at the last 30 days on active accounts, right, they should have used Spanish, English. You can access it. It resizes to your phone, your tablet, your desktop, your laptop, whatever. So you current month of the previous year. So you know what you're looking like in comparison. We can put your time up on that screen as well. You could put a notification out to them. So if somebody's working on Main Street, for the next four days, there's going to be shut down between, this road and this road for the next 4 door watering restrictions or anything like that, but we can do that as well. Customer can see their data hourly, a weekly basis. So if somebody's running their sprinkler systems and it's raining, you may want to adjust that and use more than 200 gallons a day. And I use 350, then I get a notification, right? And you can do and go vacation water usage at my house. So you can get vacation alerts. And we set that up you want as well. So if you don't want to see a continuous flow alert as a customer, you can edit that